Okay, good morning children. So first question we are discussing. A piece of iron of resistance R is cut into 5 equal parts. These parts are then connected in parallel. The equivalent resistance of the combination is R dash. Then the ratio of R by R dash is a dash. So this is the question. A wire which is having resistance is R, which is cut into 5 equal parts. Like you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what is the resistance of each parts? It should be R by 5. Like we say, it is cut into 5 equal parts. We know resistance of each part is R by 5. So these parts are now connected in parallel, and the effective combination is resistance is R dash. So we can say that so 1 by R dash is equal to what is coming? So 1 by R by 5 plus 1 by R by 5 plus 1 by R by 5 plus 1 by R by 5. One more is there, no? Yes, 1 by R by 5. So this is where these are 5 pieces which are connected in parallel in this combination. So we can calculate the effective resistance. 1 by R dash is equal to, what is the LCM? You can see that if you are taking this, one more step we can write. So it is a 5 by R plus, what is that? 5 by R plus 5 by R plus 5 by R plus 5 by R. Now you see that the 1 by R dash, you can write, we can take this LCM. What is LCM? R is our LCM. And we are taking this LCM, our equation becomes, you can see that. What is that? So 25 divided by R is. Or if you are taking this R dash is equal to what is coming? R by 25. So this is where we are getting the effective resistance of this combination as R by 25. You know, instead of doing this much of calculation, we can do this in a very easy manner. We know if there are n resistors are connected in parallel, like we say there are n resistors are connected in parallel, effective resistance of this parallel combination is what is that? R by n. Effective resistance of this combination is considered as R by n. So we can calculate that. So by this method, so effective resistance is R dash. R dash is equal to, what is the resistance of each combination? R by 5. So it is R by 5 divided by 5. How many pieces? 5 pieces. That means it should be what is coming? R by 25. So this way you can easily calculate instead of doing this much of calculation. So we got the answer as effective resistance is R by 25. Now we are asking what is the ratio? Ratio between R and R dash. So it should be R divided by R dash is R by 25. That means this will be cancelled. Ultimately 1 upon 25 means answer is coming as 25. So answer is R by R dash is coming as 25. So option D is correct. Now we consider the second question. Which of the following terms does not represent the electric power in the circuit? Among these, which is the equation which does not represent? What are the equations of power? P is equal to VI, or P is equal to what is coming? I squared R, or P is equal to V squared divided by R. So these are the forms we are representing this electric power. Among these, which is not correct? Option B. So option B we can say that means I R squared is wrong. Now, third question. An electric bulb rated 220 volt and 100 watt. What is the, when it is operated on a 110 volt? What is the power consumed? So we have to consume the we have to calculate the power consumed. So an electric bulb is rated 220 volt. So voltage is given 220 volt and the power is given, what is the power? 100 watt. So this is the first case they are asking. So by using this information we can calculate the resistance. You can see that a voltage and the power is there, we have to find the resistance. So we have to use this formula we can use. P is equal to V squared by R. So So P is equal to V square by R. So R is equal to V square by P. So what is coming? 220 square divided by 100. 220 square divided by 100, approximately we get the answer as 484. 484 Ohm. So answer is 484. Now the second part of this question. What is the second part? When it is operated on 110 volt, what is the power is consuming? How much power is consuming when it is operated on, what is that, 110 volt? You can see that. So in that case, power is equal to, we have to calculate. When it is operated on 110 volt, how much amount of power will be consumed? So resistance is there, voltage is there, so we can calculate the power, which is that P is equal to V square by R. That means P is equal to V square is the voltage is given. What is the voltage? 110 volt. 110 square divided by 484. So you can calculate this value, you will get the answer. Because it is operated. Second case it is operated on 110 volt. So 110 divided by resistance of the bulb we know 484. So you can calculate the power consumed. What is the answer in this case? The option. So it is approximately 25 watt is given. Okay. So answer is 25 watt. So this is the power consumed by this bulb. So 25 watt. Question is this: two conducting wires of same material and of equal length and equal diameters are first connected in series and then in parallel in the circuit across the same potential difference. The ratio of heat produced in series and the parallel combinations. So we have to find the ratio of heat produced in series and the parallel. Two conducting wires of same material and of equal length and equal diameters are first connected in series and then in parallel. You see, you can see that first of all, two conducting wires of same material and of equal length and equal diameter. That means R is equal to rho L by A. Same material, same length, equal diameter. That means resistance of both the wires are same. Let R is resistance. So when they are connected in series, effective resistance is 2R. When they are connected in parallel, effective resistance is what is coming? R by 2. R plus R divided by 2 is coming. So it should be what is coming? R by 2 is the effective resistance. So this is the way we can calculate the effective resistance in series and the effective resistance in parallel. Then find the ratio of heat produced in series and the parallel combinations. So now we have to find the ratio of heat produced in series and the parallel combination. So we know heat produced is H is equal to I squared RT. H is equal to I squared RT. Here in this question, voltage is given. That means they are connected to the ratio of heat produced in series and the parallel combination will be what? That only we have to find. So you know heat produced per unit time, we know what is that? Heat produced per unit time I squared R. That means power amount. So if amount of heat energy produced per unit time, we can take it as a power also. That means we can calculate the power in this case. So we can calculate the power in the first case as what is the power in the first case? Power in series, when they are connected in series. So you have to find the ratio of heat produced in series and parallel combination. So what is that power produced in series? We can calculate V squared by R. What is that V squared by R? We can calculate this is a V squared divided by 2R. Similarly, we can calculate the power produced in parallel combination. What is that? V squared divided by, it should be R by 2. So we can say that RP is what is that? R by 2. So this way you can mention. So we can consider this as 2V squared divided by R. So this is where we can got the answer as power which is produced in series and power which is produced in parallel combination. So we have to find what is the ratio of heat produced in series and parallel combination. what is the ratio of heat produced in series and the parallel combination. So you can take PS divided by series and parallel. So what is that? V square divided by 2R divided by 2V square divided by R. So you can see that V square divided by R we can cancel from this, and our equation becomes 1 by 2 into what is coming here also 2 by 1, that means 1 by 2. So equation becomes PS divided by EP is equal to 1 by 4. So answer is 1:4 will come. So 1 by 4 or 1:4. That means option is what is that PS is to PV is considered as 1:4. So option C is correct. 1:4. 1:4. Option C is correct. 1:4. Now question number 5. This is the question. How voltmeter is connected in the circuit to measure the potential difference between the 2 points? Voltmeter is connected in parallel to measure the voltage between the 2 points.